What is up, everybody? It's Jason Orange here and welcome to another Clash of Clans War Recap video. So today I'm going to be going over our War Recap against Happy Group here inside of Warbusters. So I'm going to go ahead and start out by showing you guys my attack on their #1 player here. So I am showing off 2 of my attacks this war, and that's just because I was able to pull off I won't spoil, but I was able to pull off some pretty decent results. So here we go. I'm going to be attacking this Town Hall 12 player. So we did get a little bit overmatched. It's essentially a Town Hall 11 player with a bit lower level defenses, but at the same time max Town Hall. It's got the max Eagle. You know, it's almost, it can be classified as a Town Hall 12. I would classify it as a Town Hall 12 because, you know, that Giga Bomb definitely does affect a little bit. So I'm going to be bringing a Bow Witch here. Got the Queen Walk going in. I should have waited on my main army. I should have waited for the Queen to pull in the CC troops before I deploy my main army. That caused them all to kind of clump up and get kind of roasted by this dragon and these 2 loons over here, but it didn't matter at this point. All the bowlers decided to walk up to the top, which was not okay, as well as the P.E.K.K.A. But I did have the fortunate, but I was fortunate enough to have the king head over to the middle. I still have his ability in hand. Oh my goodness. And I'm going to go ahead and use that to take down this Town Hall with the Giga Bomb, and none of my other troops are going to get affected. Queen is still at full health, still have her ability in hand, and now all that's left to deal with are these 2 single target Infernos. Now the top one is going to go down with these. It's just going to go down fine, but this bottom one down here caused me quite a bit of problems, especially since it decided to lock onto my Queen and just take her down just like that. And so now I had to rely solely on my army on the top, which had the Grand Warden, so everyone's getting that defense and offense buff, as in damage and health. I've got some witches down here with 2 healers. They're going to be taking down these defenses down here, and now it's just a matter of running through this base and trying to clean up these buildings. So this raid comes down like literally to the wire, and you'll see what I mean in just a minute. So the bowlers are running through. P.E.K.K.A. is about to go down. Again, that single target Inferno and just the amount of traps that are around, it just wrecked my troops. I just couldn't do anything about it. I was really close, and honestly, if I would have waited just a little bit to deploy my main army and let the Queen take down the clan castle, would have been a completely different raid, and I would have tripled this base for sure. But instead, we were just going to get caught up at a high double, which their #1 didn't even attack for some reason. I don't know why. Well, no, I think he did, but I think all he got was a double, but I did end up getting higher percentage. I can't remember exactly the results at the end of the war, but yeah, so I'm going to run through and actually end up getting a 93% 2-star on this base, which is definitely decent since I'm hitting a Town Hall 12, and I do see what I need to change in order to make that attack better. So now I'm going to show off my attack on their #2 player, who is a bit more fairly matched. I'm not going to lie, this is kind of a Town Hall 10.5 to be perfectly honest. The defenses aren't maxed. I don't even think the Eagle's maxed out, but you know, the Wizard Towers are maxed, Expos are looking to be maxed, Heroes are decent level, you know. It's a Town Hall, I would classify it as a Town Hall 11. Maybe not a, you know, a top tier Town Hall 11, but it is a Town Hall 11. So anyways, I'm going to be bringing the same attack that I did on their #1. This Bow Witch attack has been really helping me out in war, and I have a feeling that I do just as fine with a Lalo instead of the Bow Witch, as in bringing my Queen Walk, and then I just use the Lalo to clean up the base. But anyways, got this main little funnel army down here, a couple of bowlers, some witches with the P.E.K.K.A. They're going to actually run up just a little bit, which actually ended up helping me in the long run because that P.E.K.K.A. joined my main army rather than kind of going off to the side. So now the Eagle's locked onto the P.E.K.K.A., which is definitely helpful, and that's honestly why I bring the P.E.K.K.A., because it has good HP, it does a decent amount of damage, and whenever that Eagle pops, it for some reason always targets the P.E.K.K.A. I don't know why, it just seems to have like a keen thing. It's like, oh, I gotta target this P.E.K.K.A., you know, I don't know, it's weird. So anyways, Wall Wrecker is going through, it's going to take down that wall, and then the Valks are going to come out of it, and then they're going to take down this Town Hall. Pretty straightforward, and now the troops are just kind of moving down the side of the base here. Tons of bowlers, tons of witches left alive. King's ability is still in hand. Back in jump spell to help clean that up, and the final Inferno Tower is about to go down. Again, not maxed Inferno Towers either, but you know, still, it's like a 10.5, so I'll go with that. But yeah, running through this base, pretty much taking it down with no ease. Tons of troops left alive. P.E.K.K.A. still good. Valkyries out of the clan castle are looking solid. King's moving through. He's going to be able to take down a couple more defenses before going down himself. But now it's just a matter of all the troops wrapping around the base to get this 3-star. So usually I don't show off both of my attacks, but I had to not. I really wanted to show my attack on their #1 because I felt like, you know, it's a higher level attack. It's definitely, you know, it's a Town Hall 11 hitting a Town Hall 12 with this Giga Bomb and whatnot, and it was close. So I figured I might as well showcase it off in this War Recap because it did technically help us get the edge just a little bit more on this clan. So Barbarian King is still alive. He's actually going to truck through this this Dark Elixir storage up here and take that down. I don't think he's going to grab this Archer Tower, however. I think he's going to need some backup from the Queen and the Grand Warden and the Barbarians, which he's going to get. Last building is going to go down, which is this Elixir storage, and that's going to wrap it up for a triple on their number 2 player. So that's pretty solid. Now we've got Reese over here. He's going to be hitting their number 4, who is a very, very, very badly rushed Town Hall 10. And, you know, I think this is where them having a Town Hall 12, where we really saw, oh yeah, this is probably a fair war, because down lower, it just kind of, they really didn't have that much. But, you know, the thing is if you're in a war and, okay, sure, your lower players are a bit stronger, but when you're in wars like Warbusters, where we're running like 1 Town Hall 11, 2 Town Hall 11s, and like 2 to 3 Town Hall 10s, and the rest are like 9 and below, like we even have some Town Hall 7s and Town Hall 6s in the wars here and there, brand new accounts who are getting farmed up, don't worry. But you know, whenever you see that, the lower bases will almost always get cleared, no matter what level it is. If you have decent attackers, you know, like we could get overmatched in the lower end, but we'd still be able to clear it. But it really, wars will really come down to the top players and how they can perform and whether or not they can get higher stars, because we've seen ourselves lose wars because our top players weren't able to perform, or because we got outmatched on the top, like heavily, a ton. So, you know, anyways, going to get back into this attack here. He's bringing the or not really Goho, it's like more of like a Queen Walk Hog Riders kind of thing. So he's moving in with all these Hog Riders, going to start from the top of the base, and they're just going to kind of sweep through. Both Inferno Towers still alive. He decided to attack a side where the Queen and the Clan Castle would be, but now the Hogs are all moving through, eating bombs. He's got a Rage spell down to help those Hogs speed up just a little bit. Now he's got Hogs from the top, and they're going to all converge in and take down this Inferno and rip this base apart. So King is still alive on the top, actually managed to stay alive. He's got a Baby Dragon for cleanup. Air defense is going down, and the last Inferno Tower is going to go down. Skeletons everywhere, but at this point it just doesn't matter. The Hogs are moving way too fast for them to be able to catch up and do any significant damage. So Queen's still at full health with the ability, going to be able to take down this Town Hall with the help of the Hog Riders that are going to take down these defenses around her, and that's pretty much it. That's going to wrap it up. Easy base to take down, but regardless, it had to be done. So hey, Reese was able to pull in and get it done, so good job. Alright, so now the next and final attack of this war recap, I try to show like 4 or 5 at most, just to not keep this at like a 10 to 15 minute video. That's like the range I want to go for. I don't want it to be like 20 minutes long. So anyways, we've got Mr. Jeff over here, another one of our Town Hall 9 attackers, super awesome attacker. He's definitely been doing amazing in these last couple of wars. He's going to be bringing the Goho attack, and he's going to be starting from the top of the base, I believe. He takes his time to really examine the base beforehand, but he's got the archers on the corners to try and take down those builder huts, and now he's going to be deploying on the right side, my bad, not the top of the base, but he's going for a very, very wide spread, and I think this is that way, I think he has this so that way he knows his bowlers and his king will kind of go towards the center where the Town Hall, Expo, the Queen is, where the Clan Castle is, because he needed that wide spread to really ensure that those troops would go to the center, because this whole kill squad, the purpose of it was to get down here and get this Town Hall, get the Queen, you know, get some extra defenses and whatnot. He's got the wall breakers going in. Bowlers do decide to walk just a little bit because he was a little late on the wall breakers, but the Queen stays in the middle. He's got a poison spell to help her out. His Queen's ability is still in hand, and now the troops are kind of moving down the right side of the base here, which is actually going to in turn help him, because now he's going to start his Hog Riders from, I believe, the left side, if I remember correctly. So he's still got his Queen on the Town Hall, which is going to go down eventually, and yes, here come the Hog Riders down the left side. He's going to start surgically deploying them on these defenses, and they're going to help wrap around this base. They're going to kind of ignore the backside and kind of make like a loop around this base. He's still got 3 heals in hand, going to use one in just a moment. Up here where this Expo and air defense is, where the Archer Tower is, he's got his King still alive, bowlers are still alive. They basically cleared that entire side of the base. He honestly probably didn't even need to use these last 2 heal spells to be I don't even know. I think he might have skipped out on using them, but I can't remember exactly. So no, he did use one, but I think he would have been fine without either of them. Just an awesome attack, able to clean up this base and destroy it. If you guys really are looking for some high tier, some good quality attacks at Town Halls 9, 10, 11, hop by Warbusters. You know, if you're looking for a decent war clan, you know, give us a shout. Come apply. We accept any members who are just of their Town Hall that are not rushed and are willing to either learn or are solid at attacks. So yeah, that's gonna wrap up this 3-star and wrap up this war recap here. So excellent job by Jeff. Excellent to see him kind of, you know, going in and fresh tripling these bases. Definitely helps us out in the long run. So that's going to wrap up that 3-star there, and now we're going to go ahead and go over to the clan war results here. So we were able to pull it off 59-31. Actually, I did not get attacked, and their number 2 attacked Jeff. So yes, their number 1 did not attack, which is unfortunate for them, but you know, definitely helped us out in the end. So yeah, we kind of ended this war with a very, very clean map. They only used 14 attacks. They kind of gave up after they saw that we had around 45 stars, and we almost got the perfect war, but I was just not able to pick up that 3rd star on their number 1 player. So yeah, that is going to do it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. It's been JayzOrange here. If you liked the video, please hit like, and don't forget to subscribe for some more awesome Clash of Clans content. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. It's been JayzOrange here, and yeah, I will see you guys later. See ya!